What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Former Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox, man. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get into this sad story. A few years back, it was a story of a kid, 15-year-old boy named Jaheim McMillan. And this is a sad story of how the culture have failed our youth. We want to blame police officers. You want to blame white people. You want to blame everything else but the culture. Now, he lost his life to an officer. But let's be honest. These kids put themselves in dangerous situations. So, the culture is cool to be carrying guns. It's cool to be flashing weapons. It's cool to be stealing cars like Grand Theft Auto. It's cool to the youth. But I'm here to say it's not fair. And it's not cool. And what I mean is it's not fair that you have to put your family in pain because you put yourself in a position to be unalive. Let's look at the story of how it was spent on TikTok to take the blame off the individuals and put it on the police while these woke people. Let's take a look.
I'm passing by. I see this officer working. I'm not doing all the work. Get out the door. That young man started running this way. I ain't got no time to tell my son
The guy you hear talking was an eyewitness to the Gulfport Police Department murdering of 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan. He's upset because what he saw was an officer shoot an unarmed teenager for no reason. And so
Are you sure about that?
he is understandably upset. And if you listen to his account, he says the cop pulled up, Jaheim ran this way, and the cop walked up and shot him point blank, and Jaheim was unarmed, nothing in his hands. So tell me why the official account from the Gulfport Police Department says they were responding to a call of a vehicle brandishing firearms, and that the officer fired at an armed suspect, 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan, and that Jaheim pointed a gun at the officer. Bullshit. In addition to this guy coming forward, multiple eyewitnesses have said Jaheim was unarmed. And the entire incident happened in front of this Family Dollar. Now, if Family Dollar would just simply release their security footage, we could know everything that happened. But instead of doing that, they gave the security footage to the police. And after a lot of pressure from the family, Attorney Ben Crump, and activists in Gulfport, the police released the footage, but it had been altered. The raw footage was not released. So while Gulfport Police Department is busy claiming that Jaheim had a weapon, and multiple eyewitnesses disagree with that claim, why would you alter the raw footage that could vindicate the whole thing? And where's this officer been? He's the one who shot Jaheim. It's very clear that Gulfport Police Department is working to cover up this murder. We will not have it. 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan and his family deserves accountability. This Family Dollar operates in this community, survives off the money of this community. Without the people in this community, this Family Dollar couldn't even be here. So how dare it turn its back on a member of the community when it's murdered right in front of its front doors? And that's why the family of Jaheim McMillan is calling for a blackout of Family Dollar and Dollar Tree starting today. Dollar Tree because they're owned by the same company. Jaheim's mother, Katrina Mateen, along with the Building Bridges organization out of Gulfport, Families United out of Louisville, Kentucky, and Black Lives Matter Grassroots out of LA are joining together to call for a nationwide boycott of Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Please share this message, share this flyer, share this video. Boycott Family Dollar immediately. These businesses must learn you will not operate in these communities and then turn your back on these communities when these communities need you. In addition to that, the family is asking everyone to contact everybody on this list and demand that they release the tapes. If you got nothing to hide, let's see the tapes. Justice for Jaheim McMillan. All power to the people.
All power to the people. You know what I found strange? Let me see if I understand this. All right, let me see if y'all get what I'm saying. So if a white person says something in regards to black people and black people don't like it, or say something about the black community and black people don't like it, they tell that white man, mind your business. But when a white man like this is basically defending degeneracy, nobody tells him to mind his business. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to seek justice for this young kid. But unfortunately, the videos have been released. Although I'm old on the topic, but it have been released. And why are y'all boycotting Family Dollar? Like Family Dollar unallowed this person. Family Dollar have nothing to do with the case. This is court investigation when the cops had to confiscate the video to do their further investigation. But let's look at the news clipping to show you. Let's take a look at the news clipping. That's all I'm going to say.
Grand jury clears an officer who shot and killed a teenager in Gulfport.
The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation released dash and body camera video showing what led up to the shooting of Jaheim McMillan outside a Family Dollar store in October. Andres Fuentes reports.
The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation says that this body camera video from Gulfport police officer Kenneth Nassar shows the moments before he shot 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan. It shows McMillan running out of the backseat of a car away from police during a traffic stop. Investigators say video from another officer's dash cam shows McMillan was armed with a gun. While running, he changes direction, and after calls to stop and drop his weapon, Stop it! Investigators say Nassar shot at the team 8 times, hitting him once in the head. The videos were presented to a Harrison County grand jury, which cleared the officer of wrongdoing.
Videos are always important, but as I always say, you don't know what happened before the video started. You don't know what happened after the video stopped.
A Mississippi Bureau of Investigation report says officers responded to a 911 caller reporting the Kia Soul recklessly driving along a highway with people inside the car flashing guns. Police stopped the car in the parking lot of a Family Dollar. McMillan was shot and eventually died in the hospital due to injuries, while 4 other teens in the car were arrested on aggravated assault charges. Investigators say one of those teens was also armed but dropped his weapon before running into the woods.
Depending on the jurisdiction, police usually get a little bit of the benefit of the doubt when they're in the line of duty and somebody's got a gun in their possession.
Police say the guns the teen had in their possession were all stolen from a car that was parked at a Mississippi Coast hotel.
You're also thinking about the people around, the citizens. I don't know what's going on in the community around that dollar store. When you see a person with a gun in hand, not only you worry about the safety of the law enforcement official, but the people around you. I mean, these people, they have guns. There was more than one of them with a gun. And so you don't know what their intent was.
Andres Fuentes, Fox 8, local first.
So TikTok, man, you was wrong. Now, always tell this to people. Stop getting your information exclusively from TikTok. It's okay to be aware of a case or bring it to your attention from the social media platforms, but just do your due diligence and do your own homework yourself. It's very simple. Even with me, don't just believe me automatically neither. Just take what I'm saying and do your own individual research. But that guy literally claimed that guy had no gun. Even in the reports, what I read, they have found the gun in the parking lot of Family Dollar. And everyone said it's suspicious. Let's take a look at another video in slow motion. Shall we? That's when the officer is pulling up. He gets out the car. Zoom in. Gun right there. So he was unarmed? All right. You can see it right there. he wasn't holding no cell phone. And the other team had a weapon also, but my baby did nothing wrong. This is the problem with the culture. That's the gunfire. But before then, you see that he's still carrying a weapon right there. So basically, behind the other car, he's basically, when he's running past the other car, he's in the motion of throwing the weapon as he's getting unalive. Unfortunately, I had to blot that out because I didn't want to show his body. But watch right there. Look, right there. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that? I'm about to zoom in. Look, I'm gonna rewind it for a second so y'all can see a little clearer. Y'all see that? Hold on. Let me zoom in a little more. Now, pay attention. Right there. Drop, drop, drop. That's what he threw. So can we stop playing these games and acting like it's the automatic white racist cop? When we see this person throws a weapon and say he was unarmed, saying he's unarmed is disingenuous. Stop it, man. We gotta tell our kids, if you don't steal weapons and you don't steal cars, you would never have been at Family Dollar in this position with the cops called to you in the first place. They only followed you to Family Dollar parking lot because you went there. And somehow we blaming Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. Yo, you can't make this up. And I watched I don't want to even talk about this, but I watched the raw footage. The raw footage of this video is too graphic to show y'all on the YouTube networks. But some channels have it up there. You can watch the full unedited version in full time. It's gruesome, it's sad, man. It makes you want to cry. It makes you want to cry. So these TikTokers, man, this is the problem, man. Our youth carrying guns and don't even understand the consequences of carrying one, what it could lead to. It's the culture, man. It's the music, man. It's the weapon. It's the drug. It's all that. It's the gangs. It's all of that combined. Most people who get unalived by cops, their own actions led to their own demise. And people are too chicken shit to tell the truth. Once you tell people the truth, you can actually figure out a truthful solution. Once you make your story up on lies and people be honest with you about what you told them, it's going to keep being, the truth is going to keep repeating itself. So if someone lies to you and then another person be honest with you, thinking that what you told them was the truth, you would never actually have a real solution. Because they're only giving you the solution to the lie you presented that they think is true. But if you tell them the actual truth, then people can actually give you the correct medicine for the correct disease / symptom. Do that make sense, y'all? Let me give you an example. If I say I got the flu, but I really don't got the flu, and I really have, let's say, cancer, it's too extreme, but let's go with that. People gonna only give me remedies and medicines for the flu, but it's not fixing my cancer. If you go to the person, listen, I have cancer, they can actually assess it better and give you the right medicine that can combat the cancer. Anywho, man, sad story, man. RIP to the young brother. Lost his life because of the culture, man. Jaheim McMillan, I feel bad for your family. My condolences to the family. But it's not fair that we, as black teens and black men, we do the most ignorant stuff, degenerate stuff, which is glorified by black popular culture, which leads to our kids unalivings. And it's not fair that your family have to live without you. It's not fair that your mother, your wife, your father, your brother have to live with the pain of you not being here anymore. What if y'all share rooms? Seeing your brother's sneakers in the corner, your brother's jacket in the closet. Do you understand the pain that leaves in the house? 15 years old. Your favorite song, whatever comes on the radio, your family member hears it and breaks down. Funeral expenses, unexpectedly. If you have children, how is that fair that you went outside, did something stupid that took you away from your children or wife? Now you expect your wife and your children to live their life without you. How is that fair? But people ain't gonna hear what I'm saying though, because they call me Uncle Tom Coon sellout. Because I'm just keeping it real to save our black brothers and sisters, man. Well, I guess I'll keep on being the black coon and sellout because I want us to win and wake up. Until next time, man. I love y'all. Peace.